Shalom, Israel. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BAHASHAM, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone. And peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. And I'll title this one, Nationwide Blackouts Are Coming. Nationwide Blackouts Are Coming. Call Halal Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. Call Halal Yimla Alahayanawa Abanawa Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. And back with another lesson. I'm Yasharala 144. And as the title reads, nationwide blackouts are coming. And the Lord, he said he's going to destroy this place in 1 hour. This place, America, Babylon. These are the last final days here in America, Babylon. The days of being able to go out to the restaurants and eat. These are your last final days. Being able to watch television in the comfort of your home. These are the last final days of this. Because this place is getting ready to receive judgment, man. A heavy dose of great deal of judgment, because this place, America, is Babylon has become a symbol of evil, man. There's every kind of perversion and every kind of corruption that's going on here, man. And what they have done to the Lord's people, and they have blasphemed the Lord. And just like all the kingdoms in the past, America is at its final lap in this race. This is it. I want to get this article. I was reading. I didn't finish reading it, but I'm just gonna, get the quick meat off the bones, and then I got a couple scriptures, and I'm gonna close out. Call Halal Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. Barakatah Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. It says the problem with the U.S. power grid. It's too vulnerable to attack. See, it's too vulnerable, and America is under attack right now, man. It's surrounded and it's being invaded. The Lord is going to totally destroy this place, man, from within, and then ultimately he's plaguing this place, and then the final plague is going to be those missiles, because those missiles, those ICBM missiles are they're a part of the Lord's army. Those are the weapons of his indignation. They're going to be used, man, on this place. But he's destroying this place from within first. It says the number of direct physical attacks on U.S. power grids soared 77% last year to 163. It says a record high. The director of the FBI, Christopher Wray, just told you not too long ago that the terror alert here in America, Babylon, is at an all-time high. It's never been this high. You see? It says a record high According to the U.S. Energy Department, reliable electricity is essential to the convenience of modern life, and also functions as a crucial contribution to America's economy and level of comfort, right? Because the economy, your jobs, all your entertainment, is all ran on electricity, man. The power grid, all of it. So if this goes down, then there's no jobs. You can't go to the bank. You can't go to your restaurants. No entertainment. And then that's where what is that? Isaiah, the 24th chapter comes in. See, and that's coming. It says. It says, yet citizens take it for granted. Right, they do. Because here in America, Babylon, you're just careless, man. You waste food. You go to the club and order, come out the club and order all kinds of food and waste it, and leave your electricity on all night, partying, and you don't got a care in the world. These American people, man, they don't care. But in the end here, you're gonna care. You're gonna care about everything. You're gonna care because you're about to lose all of this. The Lord's about to strip. He's about to strip you from all of this, man. He said, It says, yet citizens take it for granted, rarely think about it much. The reality, unfortunately, is that the power grid has also become a rapidly growing target for criminals, including cyber criminals, and it would be no big surprise if the list of corporates eventually begins to include some of the same adversaries that have already played an active role in many other high-profile attacks. You see? And I'll leave it there because I want to get to the scripture. I don't want to make this too long, but and we know Russia just put that their space, or their weapon in space, their space weapon. I think it's called the Cosmos, I think it is, and they're gonna use it, man, because ultimately this is through the Lord, man. All these are His weapons, and they're gonna be used on this place, America, Babylon, and it's gonna knock out the power. These satellites, man, and you also have these other these other nations that are gonna come against this place. Because everybody's going to turn on this place, even NATO. Because it tells you in Revelations that the beast shall hate the whore. And who is the whore? America. And who is the beast? NATO. Everybody's going to turn on this place, man. This is it. Let me go here. Exodus. Let me go to Exodus. Call halal Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. Exodus. Let me go to Exodus 10, because Esau, the so-called white folks, the white man, he represents he's the new modern day Egyptian. You see, because they're in power, they're in rulership. And just like in the first Egypt, because America is known as the second Egypt. This place is spiritually known as Sodom and Egypt, man. Spiritually known as Sodom and Egypt. They're still doing the same wickedness that they were doing back then, but on a far grand scale. And they continue to oppress the Lord's people. You see, they continue to oppress the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. You see, the Lord's people. And just like in that time in the first Egypt, you know, when Moses told Pharaoh to let my people go, and Pharaoh wouldn't do it. You see, and we know Esau, he's not going to tell the truth. You know, they're not going to give that land back up, you know, unto the Lord's people. So the Lord is gonna, you know, he's sending plagues and judgment, man. There's not gonna be no peace until the Lord restores His people back into the Holy Land over there in Jerusalem. You see, but just like in the first Egypt, the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart, and the Lord sent all these plagues upon the first Egypt. You know, destroying their water. They had water that was undrinkable. There's a water crisis here in Babylon, America right now. The water is about to be is getting more contaminated. It's going to be undrinkable real soon here. Ain't going to be no water. The Lord, in that first Egypt, He destroyed all their cattle. He sent diseases. You know, all these insects and flies and locusts and frogs and I mean, the Lord just totally did away with that place. He plagued it, man. He gonna do it. He gonna do it again into the second Egypt, into this place, but on a far worse scale. Let me go here, and this is one of the plagues that He sent too. It says. Exodus 10 and 20. Exodus 10 and 20. It says, and it reads, it says, but the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart so that he would not let the children of Israel go. It says 21. So Pharaoh was arrogant, man. You know, and just like Esau, completely arrogant and proud. So the Lord is going, and it's going to take a higher power to get Esau out of here, man. And the Lord going to do it. He going to make an example out of Esau. It says 21. It says, and the Lord said unto Moses, stretch out thine hand. This is one of the plagues right here. It says, stretch out thine hand toward heaven, that there may be darkness. See, that there may be darkness over the land of Egypt, even darkness which may be felt. See, the Lord, Moses kept telling Pharaoh, man, but Pharaoh didn't want to listen, and our people were enslaved in that first Egypt, and here we are again in the second Egypt in the same position, enslaved. And when we're blowing the trumpet and sounding an alarm in this place and warning our people, man, on what the Lord is about to do. So it says that there may be darkness over the land of Egypt, even darkness which may be felt. It says 22. It says, and Moses stretched forth his hand toward heaven, and there was a thick darkness in all the land of Egypt 3 days. See? He said a darkness that which may be felt, a thick darkness, man. You couldn't see nothing. The Lord he gonna do this again, man. He gonna do this again here in this place. It says 23. It says they saw not one another. They saw not one another. They couldn't see. You couldn't even see your hand in front of your face, man. It was so pitch black in the land. It says they saw not one another, neither rose any from his place for 3 days. But all the children of Israel had light in their dwellings. Call Allah YAHAWAHSHI. But in this end time, the Lord, he delivered all of Israel last in the first Egypt. And then he brought us into the wilderness, our forefathers, and they rebelled against the Lord. But this time, he not finna do that. There's a remnant, the elect, you know, out of his people that he's gonna protect and deliver in this end. But there's unspeakable evil that the Lord is sending. That's why I tell you, what is that, 2 Corinthians, that therefore, knowing the terror of the Lord, we persuade men. The Lord is the king of terror, man. He's about to shut the lights off in this place, America. This is going to be a devastating plague to this place, America, man. Babylon ain't going to be no more electricity. All your days of entertainment and eating out and not having a care in the world is going to come to an end. And it's going to happen. It's going to happen out of nowhere. This could be any day where the Lord want to cut the power off. Any day. This is why, Jake, you have to come back to the Lord. Otherwise, you're going to get caught up into this. And the Lord, in this darkness, you're going to have, because you're going to have, it's total lawlessness, man. You know, you go the first day with no electricity. You go the second day with no power, no electricity. You go the third day with no power, electricity. That's when things gonna start to, because you're not gonna be able to go to the bank or go to the grocery store, or, you know, they're gonna be looting and burning and things in the streets. You know, these street gangs and biker gangs and rebels and stuff, they're gonna be taking over these malls and grocery stores and stuff like that. They're going to totally do away with the police stations. You know, you're not going to be able to get on your phone and call nobody. You're going to have wild animals around running loose. These zoo animals that get loose from these different zoos. You know, gorillas and lions and stuff out here on the streets. You know, this is what it's going to turn into, man. You know, the unspeakable evil. The Lord is the king of terrors, man. You know, but you know, the Lord is going to protect, you know, his elect, man, in this end. And people are going to be, you know, they're not going to be able to take it in this end, because they tell you men's hearts are going to be failing them. Because there's going to be so much terror out here, man. It's going to be so terrifying. And the Lord going to open up the spiritual room. He's going to have creatures and apparitions that we've never seen. You know, this is all coming down the line, man. The Lord is really going to show his hand how terrifying he is, that those that didn't obey the gospel. Shalom.